Give me a picture there. I want to let these young people know what exactly will be happening in their lives. Now, what's that? That's a giraffe, isn't it? So, you're in that age that you will now start discovering exactly who you are, naturally, how God has made you. That's a giraffe, and those are giraffes. Now, in psychology, there is, when we talk about personality, because your personality will start showing out, it will start strongly growing and presenting. One of the part of the personality is basically what we call temperaments, and one of the temperaments is what we call phlegmatics. Phlegmatics, you may not get that word. I had asked John to present it over there. Yes, there it is. And phlegmatics are equated to giraffes. And I'll let you know why I'm bringing this as I finish. Now, these people that we call phlegmatics, some of you, you start realizing, and you might not know that that is what you are. You will start realizing that you are introverts, even as you grow as a young teenager. You are an introvert, and these phlegmatics are actually introverts, and we call them, they will give the dullest, if I were to use that word, the dullest set of teenagers. Okay? This, you see, a giraffe is a calm animal. It's very calm. Okay? It is kind of very loyal. Haina vita mingi. Okay? However, on the other hand, it lacks motivation. It can also be very selfish. It can be stingy and slow. But it has strength. It is gentle. It is efficient. It is calm. Now, parents, when we get to know that, and teenagers, and when you get to know some of this personality, and you know that your child is within that line, you definitely know how to unlock the potential in your child. Because, for instance, as they grow and they go into this transition age, and they realize, oh, I'm not as good in interaction as my friend so and so, then what is likely to happen? They are likely to give in to influences, undue influences, because I want to be like so and so, not knowing that God has created me in a given way, and in the way God has created me, I'm supposed to present myself. So as parents, we must be able to raise the strength in them. For instance, these calm people are also very good in concentration. You can have them concentrating in their studies. These very calm people are also good listeners. These calm people are also people who can offer good counsel. But you see, before they discover themselves, they will be feeling a little lower than their colleagues. Now we have another animal there. We call it an ant. Is it an animal or an insect? It is an insect. Just bring it up. Some of you will discover that you are actually ants. And ants, we call them, I still don't have it there. Yes, you see that ant? That ant is ever busy, isn't it? Very, very, very busy. It wants things to be done. It's ever running, very faithful. But that ant can be very easily offended. That people with that kind of temperament, we call them melancholies. And mostly they are very negative and they are very moody. See, they can be very moody, and you wonder, why is my teenager this moody? They are just discovering who they are, and they are aligning to who they are. However, on the other side, they like to do things very perfectly. They are so sensitive, and they can react to things very strangely. But also, these people are very creative. These people, when it comes to spirituality, they can get very close to God. Yes. So these people, they actually like creativity. You see, an ant is a very creative animal. These people, they think so much about the future. And as parents, our role here is to encourage, take the strength that that child has. And if they like creativity, if they are within that, then encourage creativity. Some of them could be artists in the making. So don't just look at the mood that they are showing. It is showing because they are adolescents, but look at what can come out of them. Then there are others that we call lions. And these traits are likely to show very soon. Lions, I'm looking for a lion, John. And those lions, you can see, even by looking at it, that's a bossy teenager, okay? Very bossy. They want to do things. They want things done always their way and to their benefit. They can be very strict, but also very disciplined. They don't like playful people, okay? If you get into their bad book and try to discourage them, then it will not be very easy with you, okay? They can use hurtful words. These young people can use hurtful words. They can often be very, very serious. So these people, however, these are natural leaders. And I think parents, that is what I'm trying to focus on. That do not really materialize on the weakness. Look at what they can become so that you help them balance. They balance some of those weaknesses with strength. Let them know that they should try and loosen up and control their temperaments. And lastly, there are others who will show another temperament that is equated to a monkey. You know the monkeys? Okay? Those ones are called sanguines. They like to be noticed. Have you come across such? And by the way, this is not only applying to the teenagers, to all of us, but I'm speaking to the teenagers today. So these are people who like to be noticed and to be complimented, especially for teenagers, complimented for their looks. Okay? Of course, if it is a girl, she wants to be admired. She wants to be adored. Na kupembelezwa kidogo. Okay? These are ones, they can raise their voices when they are angry. They are fun-loving. And they like attending parties, you know? You give them money, it's hard to account how they used. They're emotional, they're romantic, they're friendly. Mark you out, this is natural. And they are talkative and they can exaggerate. Okay? So, if you give them a task, they will rarely finish it, not unless you follow it. They are not very organized. So, but on the other hand, these are people who make friends. You know St. Peter's of the Bible? He was a sanguine. And Jesus loved him for that. He's one who would bring crowds. 5,000 would give their life to Jesus. So these are leaders as well. So how do you help those kind of young people, parents? If all they want is to be noticed, ensure that you do notice them. Acknowledge their presence. Okay? Orientate them about responsible relating, especially with the opposite sex. So you'll not be beating them because they look so interactive. No, just sit with them. Tell them to what extent they can go. And for you young people, if you are part of that, just know that that is how God has created you. But He has not created you so that you can go out of your way and destroy your life. You can use that particular part of temperament or personality to make a great you. You can become a great mobilizer. You can bring people to Christ. These are people who become great marketers and all that kind of stuff. Let them know that it's not every time you get what you want. you still have to be moderate. Anyway, that's just a foretaste of what we can speak.